Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Hello World with your girl Joy from Be the Difference Clothing. How's everybody doing today? I hope you're doing well. I hope you're doing fine. I hope all things are working on time and in time for you. Um, I cleaned it off before. I'll clean it off again. I think it's just the shadows. Um, so welcome guys to another episode of Hello World. It's good to see you. Um, don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and turn on your notification bells. If you can, give me a thumbs up or down. Whichever one you prefer to do is fine by me. And it's definitely up to you. So, how's everybody doing today? I hope your day was lovely. And this is the beginning of a long weekend. I keep forgetting because I don't celebrate holidays, so I just keep forgetting that we're going into a holiday. And then I pinch myself and I'm like, yes. um, a little tiny downtime. But talk to me, guys. How's your day going? See, I just, whew, tired. I have an order to make, so that's why I'm here, which is a good thing. So, and it's cooling off outside. Like the weather is starting to change. I could tell. I started putting on my flannel already, y'all. Yes, I put my little flannel, my winter sweater on last night, and I cracked the window like this much, and I was still under two blankets, and it was still kind of chilly. So I was like, man, why is it cold? And I remember September. It's September. It's supposed to get cold, so it is what it is. Let me write this letter. Oh, I'm gonna tell you in a minute how my day was so far, okay? All right, there we go. All right, so I woke up this morning. I went to work. Work was good, and I can't complain about work. It was all right, and I got a lot done at work. Let me go and check and see how I'm looking on the screen, if I'm buffering or anything. All my notes just opened up. I forget I put all my notes in my laptop or however you pronounce it. Things that I gotta do, so I'm thankful for it, you know. Let me go to this. Sorry, y'all. Oh, the screen is good. All right, cool. Screen is good. So yeah, so I went to work. Work was good. And what else did I do? Let me close this out. And it was I did not make lunch at all because I was so tired from yesterday. I didn't even make lunch. Um I ended up I had like couple noodles for lunch. And like it was in the worst kind of way. It was the kind of couple noodles where like I didn't even manipulate it by putting any vegetables in there, or something to like make it not really be like cup of noodles. So I didn't even get a chance to do that. But lunch was okay. I know after I finish making these, I'm going to actually make something for real, for real. I have to go to the supermarket and get something decent to like cook with it. Either that or I'm just gonna have vegetables. Hey, 50 plus, how you doing? Good to see you. How's life treating you? um, so that's pretty much what the day did. It was like a little balanced, I could say. And now I'm here. There was a lot of traffic though. I was driving, I was stuck in a lot of traffic, so I wasn't enjoying that part of the trip. But I was stuck in a lot of traffic, and then I finally got here. Everything is all set to be printed on. So we're gonna be on here live. We're gonna be live for a little bit. But you know what? How's your day, 50? How's it going? I said to myself today I was going to take my time and do everything. Like as far as driving, I was going to take my time. I was going to go slow. I was going to take everything easy. And I forgot that I had promised myself to do that. But now I'm remembering. So I'm going to take my time. But while you're trying to think of what you want to say, 50, if you want to share, let me tell you, it's going well. Yes. We gotta meet up. I mean, I know you're coming on Hello World. We need to like secure a date or something like that. We need to, but like we can't be this close and not really have met in person. You know what I mean? Oh, maybe we could do an in-person video, in-person interview. I don't know. I don't know how we would do that or where, but it's not impossible. I don't know. Something to think about. But the reason why I named this live stop, because we need to stop waiting. Stop being afraid. Like, we don't use the word stop appropriately all the time. We sometimes, I believe, need to gear that stop to our own selves, to our own life. Like, stop delaying yourself from doing something. For example, if you're not married, or if you're not in a relationship, or if you're whatever, if you're just you at this point in your life, and you know good well where you want to see yourself, or if you have a crush on somebody, right? Stop waiting. Stop denying yourself of a potential good relationship just because of apprehension that maybe you conjured up in your head. The only way you'll find out if it's going to be a good relationship or not is if you speak your mind. Everybody, let's just put it this way, everybody is the same shyness. Everybody's the same like afraid. Everybody has the same type of fear. But there's always going to be one person who's going to be a little less fearful and go ahead and jump. But you can't be fearful until it's almost too late. That's what I'm saying. Like, we got to stop not living. Stop waiting for like, well, I'm going to go on vacation next year when I have enough money. Who says you're going to be here next year? And who says the people that you want to go away with will actually be able to go with you next year? Who says they're going to even be here in the land of the living? Stop wasting your life by doing nothing. Now, there's so many people who are stuck on this, like, I'm going to get rich real quick. But when that route doesn't work, because it never does, it does not work. Think of all the people who took the fast route, where they ended up landing, and where they probably ended up in general. There is no way to get to your next destination without taking the first few steps. without taking steps. You can leap all you want, but you still got to step in between at some point in time. We need to stop thinking that everything's going to happen instantly. And if it doesn't happen instantly, then it's not a valid thing that's going to be able to happen in your life. We also need to stop bullying ourselves. What do I mean by bullying ourselves? You're not good enough. It's too late. Better. They are doing it better. How do you know? How do you know that the minute you stop putting limitations and expectations that don't exist into your own life and the direction that it can go in, how are you going to know? You got to stop. Stop. Stop disappointing yourself with the idea that you're going to be disappointing yourself. And stop, as I always say, allowing fear to have the final say in all areas of your life. We always like to say, oh, I have control. You want to have control over everybody else and everything. But you're fearful of your own, you're fearful of even looking at yourself. Hey, Frugal Mama, how you doing? We have a member. We have a member. And it's Minister of Music, Terrence Trevor. How are you? How's your day? Frugal Mama, how's your day going? Imagine what we would be able to accomplish if we just simply eliminate the action word of stop in our own lives, in our own destiny, in the plans that were supposed to be for our lives. Instead of trying to rewrite it according to what that stop means or that delay or that fear means. You know how many times we rewrite our own destiny and put fear into that instead of walking strong and proud? Stop. Take that leap of faith. Go on that vacation, even if you think you can't afford it. Just go. Guess what? The right doors will open for you to be able to have the same amount of fun with a limited budget, with an unlimited budget. Because guess what? The most important part of a vacation is the people that you share that special time with. Yeah, it's nice to be able to go on the excursions. But if you can't afford the excursions or go on them, then at least you can say, let's go to the beach. Let's take a walk. Let's walk around. Let's walk. Let's talk. Let's enjoy each other's company in pure bliss of solitude. Let's look at the ocean. Heck, let's just go to a museum and just walk around. Take advantage of all the free options that are available to you if you go on vacation. There are plenty of things you can do on a limited budget, but you still can have that $1 million fun. So stop thinking, I don't have enough. Plane fare will be taken care of. Child care, if you need, will be taken care of. You gotta start having a little bit more faith. Practicing that thing. You say you have faith. Where is it? Where is it at crunch time? Where's your faith at crunch time? Now is crunch time. The next step of your life is crunch time. So we need to stop with all of the limitations. I don't care how many times I may say the same thing over and over again in a different way, in a different message, in a different live. But at the end of the day, if I have to keep repeating myself, it's because you haven't stopped yet. You haven't stopped long enough to smell the roses and even know that the rose can grow from a vine, from a root, from soil, plain soil. And all in that soil is a bunch of nutrients that we can't see, but it feeds that rose very efficiently and effectively. And that rose is more beautiful than anything you can imagine. You are that rose. You are a part of that garden. We all are a part of that garden. We all are a part of the garden and have a special flower. We're all special flowers, vegetables, plants, or whatever. We're all special nutrients. And guess what? It's the soil that keeps on keeping us going. But we decide to activate what we have as a gift of mind and thinking to change up the formula. I don't think I want to be red anymore because red doesn't seem popular. Or red seems to die quicker. Or red stands out too much. Please just stop. Whatever you're doing, stop. Stop, 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 stop. And start. Simply just start. It's all it takes is just for you to start. You don't know how to start. That's fine. Think of ways that would start and do it. Because when you start thinking it, you start going right on into it. And you start doing the things that you think. Hey, Vernie, Sporky, my booski. She's got these t-shirts for sale for $20, y'all, plus shipping. $20 plus shipping. Don't let her have to pay for shipping. She already purchased the shirt. It's $20 plus shipping, okay? Go to her channel and get it. This is one of, I think she got V-necks too, y'all. Hey, Afro! So true. Moving my Colorado trip to next year and not 2023. I'm determined and will sacrifice to get Yes. Yes. Do y'all know? I stayed continuously doing that savings challenge and I had to sacrifice. I was overspending a couple of months and I said, wait a second. I was overspending on things that I didn't need. Oh, Verns, thank you for the super chat too. I'm sorry if I didn't appreciate it then. But you know I do. So a couple of months, I was like, dang, where does money come from? Because I was able to save at ease because I wasn't overspending. But I'm almost at double digits with saving for the year. I don't care how long it takes. I'm not made of money. I got limitations, but at the end of the day, I'm not stopping myself from the potential destiny that I have if I could use that seed to plant and make it grow somewhere else. That's all it really is about. I'm in competition with my own self. I can't compare myself to someone that is making way more than me or less than me, that has more clout than me or less clout than me. I can only be responsible for me and what I do with the things that have been given to me, the things that I've been working on. That is all I'm responsible for, and that is all you are responsible for in this life. So stop looking through the binoculars and seeing, ooh, what's that person doing? That ain't none of your business. Because their roadmap is way different from yours. Just because the roadmap looks like it's got the same twists and turns, when you scroll and zoom on in, those twists and turns sometimes got geysers in there. And they have to spend time trying to rebuild that road so they can go over it. But yet you see that road because it's the same type of map and you're like, oh, if they did it so easy, why can't I? Stop. If you spent more time, that same amount of time that you were looking at somebody else's life, doing your own thing, you would have gone higher in the journey that you were supposed to have in this life. Hey, Brandon, what's going on? Brandon, long time no see. How y'all doing? How can you live a defeated life when you get to know Jesus Christ? The battle been fought and the victory won. Hey, Terry, how you doing? Remember this fact. Faith and worry cannot go together. How can a person say that they trust God, Jesus Christ, and the Holy Spirit, but yet worry? We must remember the battle been fought, the victory won. It's true. Buying spaces, hey, buying spaces just showed up right here in Hello World. I was about to say something real wrong. Um, I was gonna say Just Truth, but that's not Hello World. But think about it, y'all. If we would actually stop, and what Terry said is right, where is your faith if you allow worry to interfere in that? It's one thing to be cautious and to operate with a little caution, but then to be afraid and be crippled by that fear is a whole nother thing. And guys, some of us are crippled, absolutely crippled in fear. It's taken over our very fiber. We don't even know how strong we were and how strong we used to be and how strong we can be because we stopped. We gave up. We stopped listening to God or whatever you believe in. You stopped listening to your intuition. You stopped and you let something else take over that has no bearings in your own life. That doesn't even, it's not even supposed to be there. We got to sit back sometimes, kick off your shoes and relax your feet. Party you on down to the escape beat. Sorry. Today we just got to stop. I don't want to have to keep talking about this, but you know, at least Afro is taking up her yoke and saying, I'm going to walk this thing and I'm going to do my thing. I'm going to do what I said I'm going to do, and I'm going to do it before I thought I could do it or before I thought it was safe enough to do. Bunk all that. A way is always going to be made if you're going to be making that route or taking that route or taking that journey that you never thought you could walk and do. Because when you do that, the right doors, especially when you're on the right path, will make a way. You won't even have to go on the road because the road will start to become part of you. You will actually be the creator and the paver of that road. I think ultimately that's what it's supposed to be about. We could see a map, but then we're supposed to become that map, right? That's about leaving a legacy. You become that thing so that other people can come with ease or a little bit more ease, and then they could create their own road. Makes sense to me. Maybe your road isn't made of asphalt. Maybe it's made of bricks. Maybe it's made of gold. Maybe it's made of silver. Maybe it's made of all of the fear that you said, no more. I'm walking on top of you with pride. You utilize your fear in the appropriate way to become underneath your feet. You now use fear as a tool. Well, okay, if I'm a little apprehensive in doing this, let me research why should I be apprehensive, or is that just me? Or is that other people's ideas jumping onto me because they're fearful? And I just absorbed it and said, okay, I'm going to go with that. And just like Terry said, if you really truly believe in a higher power, God, your maker, or whatever you believe in, Buddha, whatever you believe in, and you know that those things do not allow fear in its vocabulary, then why are you not practicing it more efficiently and effectively? Why? Angie Pooh, we have a member. We have a member. And it's sociable Angie Pooh. Hey, Angie Pooh. Great interview today. Compare yourself to nothing and no one. Just walk. think the people who had no one else to compare themselves to did in the beginning of world, in the beginning of ages? They lived and they worked out. They had not much fear because they were doing everything for the first time. And guess what? We are all doing stuff for the very first time in our lives. And we shouldn't mirror our lives to someone else's path because it's just not going to fit right. Right? Right. No problem, Afro. I'm sorry, y'all. I just feel like the light is hazing me out. Like, for real, for real. Now, I understand it's going to be a battle to, like, really be, like, make fear underneath your feet. I know that's going to be a battle. Especially if you've been living in fear for the majority of your life. And if fear doesn't mean like, oh, I'm scared, it's just, well, yeah, it does mean scared. But fear isn't just about like, just put it in whatever area that you are being held back in. Because more than likely, that might be the source of why you're being held back. It ain't about money, y'all. Guess what? When you were a teenager, going into adulthood or maturing into adulthood, you ain't have no job. But guess what? You got one. You ain't have no savings. But guess what? You started saving. So we all start from somewhere. Why? Where was your fear then? Where was your fear then? Relationships, same thing. Why is it so easy for kindergartners to be like, you're my boyfriend, you're my girlfriend? And then by the time you turn into adolescence and adulthood, you're like, can't even say hello. The heck? Why can't you even say hello? What kind of mess is that? So you mean to tell me fear starts right then and there? It starts crippling you right then and there where you can't even say hi. Ooh, I like you, I have a crush on you. You can't even say that? Oh, I understand. The people around you amped you up to be afraid. If it's the right relationship for you at that time, then it's gonna work out. But you gotta be able to be bold about your stuff. And you never know where and how that relationship might morph into something bigger than you or your spouse. Boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, wife, whatever it is. You have no idea. Because at the end of the day, humanity will help each other out. I mean, that's the point of us being here together. But if we don't realize that and start loving on each other a little bit more, then, well, fear will definitely keep on crippling us and disabling our immune systems, disabling our immune systems, disabling our immune systems, disabling our physical structures and the ability to communicate with each other. Can't break that up no more. We gotta stop. Just stop. Enjoy the ride that life has, because at the end of the day, it's up to you to steer it a little bit. Allow God or your maker or whoever you believe in to kind of navigate, tell you, nah, don't go that way. You know what I'm saying? To listen, to understand what voice you're listening to, whether it be yours, someone else's voice, God's voice, your maker's voice. You got to start understanding the voices that are going on in your head. I hear voices in my head. You just don't know. But if you start actively participating in your own life and actively participating in whatever you believe in, allowing them to tell you ever so gently, go to the left or right. Ooh, life is going to be so much better. Life is so much better, but you got to see it. Yeah, how could you see life is better if all you see is this in front of you? Nothing but darkness. Take it off and start walking into your destiny. Walking into the things you want. Walking into the seeds that you sowed, and be thankful. So I challenge you again, the ways that we can start stopping things from continuously causing us to fare out. Work on some of those traumas, whether it be childhood or not. Work those things out so that they no longer clot up the blood that's supposed to flow so freely in your soul. Start actively participating and being in your own life, looking at yourself and loving what you see, understanding what your purpose is meant to be, understanding that you are unique and lovely, even if it's not the same as everybody, because everybody still has their own unique ways, and some people get it and some people don't. Don't be the person that never gets it, because if you never get it, you're never going to see the value in humanity. You're never going to see the true value of your life if you were leading and living in your purpose, and you're never going to get to see how beautiful nature really is and how nature has been sustaining us for so many years and will always continuously be alive when we perish and give ourselves back as fertilizer. Let it be good fertilizer at least, okay? See, I've been on here for 32 minutes. Hey, finest wine, how you doing? Good to see you. Enjoy. Every journey in life starts with a single step. Absolutely. I wrote as a hymn. I sang it on 2 YouTube channels, Ask Nathan, Dating Coach, and Lisa's Real Spill. Wait, did I not get my members on? Oh, shoot, I sure didn't. We have a member, Sparky. We have a member, Sparky. And it's Vern's Junk Closet, #1 YouTube cheerleader. Woo! See, I gave you a little extra. I gave you a little extra strength song welcoming. Hey, Verns! Thank you for being a member. I appreciate you, y'all. Y'all need to, if you don't really realize Verns, got to realize Vern's Junk Closet really does support a lot of people out there on YouTube world, and people that we don't even know. I'm sure she does, and she's a living sacrifice. That's an example of a living sacrifice, not only emotionally but financially. So blessings will continue to keep on flowing in your life because you live like this. From what we can see, this is how you live. And when you live like that, abundance can always come in because you're inviting it. You're not like this, where nothing can penetrate. What can penetrate a fist if it's closed? But when you're like this, you're saying, give me blessings any way I can. That's what you are, Verns. So I appreciate you. You know what I mean? Fear can be one of two things: your intuition, caution, or your limitation, personal restraint. It's up to you to decide what to do with it. So true. Very true. Thank you for listening from work, Finest Wine. I like to say your name like that. I don't know why. I just do. Anyway, y'all, I'm about to go because I need to make these items so I can, I still have a little bit of running around to do. so tired, y'all. Tired. But check out my latest video if you haven't already done so, and share it out. That would be greatly appreciated. It doesn't even have to be shared on YouTube. You can share it out on other social media platforms. I did an unboxing of the new set of socks that I've gotten. So check that out if you haven't already done so. It's not a long video, so feel free to do that. If you haven't already started following me on other social media platforms, consider doing so. It's just B as in boy, T as in Tom, D as in dog, LLC. If you want to shop Be The Difference clothing, just go to BeTheDifferenceLLC.com. Anything that you do to help elevate this company is appreciated. Please, guys, just stop allowing fear to cripple and cause you to be rejecting your own self. Because at the end of the day, fear has done that for too many of us, and we haven't been able to climb out of it. So, you are beautiful and amazing. There is no mistake about you. Everything that you've gone through in your life, that's back there. Move forward and keep on keeping on. Get those things done that you want. Even things that you don't even know you desire. Because if you start, you'll understand what you desire and why you desire it. And you'll be happy to be desired. Or a desirer. My name is Joy from Be The Difference Clothing. I appreciate you guys. I hope whatever you do for the remainder of this day, morning, evening, or night, that you continue and consider yourself blessed and want to walk in the best and to live the best version of yourself at all times. No mistake is set in stone for you not to be able to overcome it, okay? No mistake is set in stone for you to be able to overcome it. I don't care how bad it is, you still can overcome and triumph and still be a good testament to why humanity should be first. My name is Joy from Be The Difference Clothing, and I am signing out on another episode of Hello